teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Passes to Brunson. Robinson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Brunson against Harden. Brunson, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's quickly, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Now, here's quickly. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Embiid. Yes, it's James picking. Up the assist.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Here is Robinson. James Harden picking up that last basket.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Brunson the pass to Randall. Drops in the layup for 2. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Barrett. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And that one, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here is Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Randall with the bucket.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
Philadelphia leading by 4. To the paint. Here's James. Embiid trying to break loose. And James with the basket on the assist by Harden.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Now here's Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson with it. Back to Quickly. It's good from long range. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Embiid. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Nicely. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now, here's Barrett. Randall left side. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Clock is at 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
James outside. Inside. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Randall no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And he gets it to go. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Back to quickly. To the middle. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Pass to Embiid. Down low. Here's James. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season. But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket by Harris.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's James. 32 points for him last game against Washington.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And so New York calls timeout. First.
And so